I'm Laini Taylor, author of Daughter of Smoke and Bone and Days of Blood and Starlight. Hi.
Okay, so which character is the easiest to write and which character is the hardest to write in your books?
Well, probably the easiest, for I'm not sure what reason, is whenever Susanna appears in a scene, it just becomes very effortless, the banter, and it's really fun to write. I don't know who would be the hardest. I mean, sometimes I think just the main characters themselves and the emotional journey is so much deeper that it requires a lot more work and thought just to get everything just right. Whereas some of the other characters just aren't just
Come.
Yeah, or they're just it doesn't have to be tied as seamlessly into the story, or
Yeah.
it's not as critical to the narrative. Yeah,
Yeah.
plot. So
Okay.
probably, but it's not to say that they're hard in a negative way. Just it ends up taking longer to build that believable emotional journey. And
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. So what's your favorite thing about Carew?
Well, Carew, there's a lot of favorite things. She's clearly a character of wish fulfillment in many ways. I would love to be able to speak languages, so I gave her languages for her birthday. I would love to not have to go to the hair salon, just have my hair grow out of my head that color. But I mean, I think it's probably her loyalty, you know. She's just, you know, fiercely loyal to her family and very determined, and yeah, I think a good role model, you know, person we would want to be or be friends with. And
Blue hair.
yeah.
I like blue hair. Okay, so what can readers expect in Days of Blood and Starlight?
Well, it's a very different book from Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which was much more of a romance, and if you've read it, then you know at the end that things have happened that are setting up a very different tone, and so it's really a book about war. There's still a lot of fun and humor in it, but it is a darker story, and yeah, the challenge for me was to write a book about war that was still a book that I wanted to be in and live in, and not, that wasn't the sort of like bleak, depressing place that I just didn't even want to open the book. So, so that's I think that it achieves that, but it is certainly darker. It's a lot more epic. It covers a lot more territory and has a lot more characters. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's going to be good, right?
I think so. I think I'm happy with it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, so what YA book are you most looking forward to that's coming out soon?
I'm not going to be able to think of it. I don't. I'm so bad at coming
Favorite
up with
authors?
books. That's coming out that I'm excited about. I know there are things. I totally need forewarning on those questions. I'm so bad. Even when it's something that should be easy, like what's your favorite book? I'm like, bleh.
Oh yeah, I mean it'll come later, of course.
Yeah, it will. Gosh. You know, there's books that are on my nightstand that I haven't gotten a chance to read yet.
Oh yeah.
Diviners is one I'm looking forward to reading. I Live a Bray.
Oh, she's awesome.
It's just sitting there. It's me. The new Sarah Beth Durst book, Vessel.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
And I actually found her on
No, that's good. Okay. So this is the zombie apocalypse question, which I
Okay.
ask basically every author. So it's coming. Which character are you going to choose to help you survive that's in your books?
Who would be best equipped to survive the zombie apocalypse? You know, maybe Akiva.
Yes, yes.
You want a warrior with you.
Oh, definitely.
You can fly too. Spirit you to safety.
Fly over the zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. But then, you know, maybe somebody like Susanna or would be more fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah, less angst.
Oh yeah. You need something fun when it's all dark.
So yeah, that's really the purpose she serves in the book, is to lighten things up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
So nice to meet you.
The questions.